Welcome everyone to another Clash of Clans video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at our CWL season. I know I brought the first video to you and I said that I was going to bring War 2 and 3, but it would just boring after a while. So I waited till day 7 here, and the matchup here doesn't look too bad. It's actually in our favor. Whereas last war season, the CWL season, like I said in the first video, we were mismatched. We were outmatched by double the Town Hall 12s in almost every single war that we had. So I see that now, the tide has turned and we have the Town Hall advantage, and we've been on the other side of the fence, and it's bad for, I feel bad for the other clans, but, when you get a mismatch like this, you have to take full advantage of it. It's not, it's the luck of the draw with the search engine for the CWL war matchups. No specific clan has anything to do with, who they match up against or who they go up against. It's all on Supercell's search engine. And when you happen to get, a bunch of matchups, 7 days of matchups where you are having the advantage with more Town Hall 12s than the other clan does, then you got to take full advantage of the mismatch, and that's exactly what we did. Because you see, we've won all 6 of our wars, and we're going to win this one. And right now we're on top of the leaderboard with 281 stars. And when this war is over, I'm going to be bringing a video and another upgrade video, because I have been working on my walls, and some defenses that I upgraded are completed. And we're going to start upgrading some upgrades on some new stuff. And I'm going to use a couple of the hammers to upgrade one of my heroes. And which hero am I going to upgrade? I'm not sure. You're going to have to tune into the video to find out what hero that I'm going to use the hammers on to upgrade probably about 2 more levels. So what we're going to do is, there were a couple funny replays here that I want. Well, there was one specific replay that I wanted to show you that was really, really funny. Let me see, what war was it? Was it 3? Let me see. It was funny. One of our players has a troll base, kind of. I think it was War 2. Let me look at the details. War info. Okay. Yep, this is it right here. Number 13 attacked 14. And I think this is, and he only, yeah, I think this is the replay we're going to see here. He has a troll base. He has an empty space right there where he dropped the wrecker. Yeah, this is the one. This is funny. So he drops the wrecker, and I don't know what was inside of it because it got destroyed so quickly. I don't even know if there was anything. So the clan castle is drawn, and he's going to pull the clan castle over to the east corner of the base, and then he's going to drop all his P.E.K.K.A.s right in the middle, and they're just getting annihilated by Skellies. He drops the queen, hits her ability right away, and nothing has touched the town hall. The clan castle troops have made their way back over. I don't know how these P.E.K.K.A.s are just, beasts, but wow, did they get caught up. And he finally ended the battle, realizing that he was going to get nothing. And that was pretty hilarious when I was watching it live. When you guys see a base like that, don't drop your troops in the middle. Just drop a couple giants or something to draw the clan castle out. Don't go in the middle there because it's a trap. It's a trap. So, day 2, see that there's a bunch of 3 stars. And these guys didn't even attack our top bases. They only hit like maybe 4 or 3. No, 3 of them. No, they hit 4 of them. They hit 1, 3, got nothing on 5, and then hit 9. They left 8, 7, 6, and 4, me, and they left 2 alone. They left Scott alone. Yeah, they really didn't do so hot. 11 attacks, 14 stars. They didn't even use all their attacks, because they knew they were mismatched. And you have to take advantage, like I said. Okay. And then we're going to see here. Let's see. There was one replay here. It was against the town hall. No, that's against town hall 11. Okay. I'm going to look at this guy here because there's a replay I want to share with you guys. Okay. This is my attack. This is a low level Town Hall 12. Very low. Now, when you see these, when you have maxed out troops, you have to take advantage. You have to. We're just going to replay this, and we're going to see what you're supposed to do. So you're just supposed to just roll right over the base with your max troops. And that's exactly what I did here. And you see that I'm dropping my, some people, Bowler Witches is a spam attack and everything. Yeah, it kind of is, but you still have to know what you're doing. You just can't drop your troops, and then not have any type of plan of direction where you want your troops to go. You see, that's why I bring jump spells, and on that compartment up there to the north, I dropped a jump spell to keep my troops moving through the base, and there was another jump spell that I dropped on the other compartment here on the west corner to keep my troops going in a straight line, as you can see that they're doing, and they're starting to come around, and they're just really wrecking this base. So Bowler Witch, a lot of people, I don't bring jump spells, I bring them. Bring a couple jump spells. You saw how I used them. It keeps the troops moving through the base. That's strategy. It's not spam. And just look at all the troops I had left over. This is what you're supposed to do when you have a matchup. You're just a mismatch like that. You're supposed to roll over these bases. Look at day 4, which we won, 29 and 23. You see here that there's other, we had a few other 3 stars, but I think this is the one. Let me see. Nope, that's not the one. But yeah, this is a pretty high level, max 11, level 15 Archer Towers, level 6. There's level 6 Expo. Level 5 Infernos and a level 1 Inferno right here. So, maybe he, he's a 5-star, Town Hall 12. The heroes are pretty high, 63, 50, 22 mid-level Warden, but it's just the way the base is set up. This is a trophy base. And when you see trophy bases like this, guys, you just gotta you just gotta roll right over them. You have to roll right over these bases. You got to hit them hard. You got to hit them hard. And I'm going to replay another one of my attacks. It's a bow witch attack. And you want to notice that, I'm coming from the side that's closest to the CC, but also where I'm going to be taking on each inferno, pretty much one at a time. Because you don't want to take the inferno, come into the infernos in an awkward manner that you're going to have both of them hitting all the same troops. See, now here they're hitting the same troops, but I'm still attacking one at a time. And one freeze took care of both those infernos, Expo, and the town hall. And you see I dropped my jump in the west corner to get my troops in, and you see I dropped my other jump on the back side of the core to help get my troops through, because I kind of figured that there was a Tesla farm over by the town hall. One of my ice golems dies and freezes the whole base in the middle there, and my other ice golem dies, freezing the rest of those defenses, allowing my queen and the other troops I have, my king as well, and these witches and skellies, to step up and take care of these defenses. I also activated my queen's ability. My warden is at full health. My king is no longer there. And we see these witches and skeletons just going at these defenses. And we're going to see that it's going to come down to maybe a witch and maybe a handful of skellies right here at the end. That bomb tower goes down. That bomb tower did a lot of damage. And we see I got a little bit of health on my queen, a little bit on my king. Nope, sorry, I thought he was gone. He's still there. The giant bomb's going to go off, going to take a little more health off my king. Really didn't bother my queen. She's going to shoot the wall, being the queen, instead of coming out and going around following the king, which is good, because my warden is going to tank a little bit, as well as a few of these skeletons that are still caught behind the wall with that witch. And my heroes are just going to be able to make it. My warden goes down. My queen is still getting hit by that Tesla. If that was a max Tesla, she would have been done. The wizard tower is going to take her out. And we're going to see that I'm going to have the lonely witch with the skeletons come step up, while my barbarian king is tanking for that wizard tower. And we're going to see that it's going to go down. A couple shots from one of my witches, and 100% on 4 versus 4. The defenses weren't there, but it was a 5-star Town Hall 12. Walls pretty high level. It's these trophy bases are not easy to get through. But, when you see them, you have to make them pay. Now we're going to look at War 5. War Day 5, we won 33-24. And they 2-starred me. Number 2 did. And number 4, I think this is the base. Yes, this is the base. Okay. Now, a lot of Town Hall 11s and some Town Hall 12s in our clan have problems clearing these type of bases. Okay? So, my normal army composition is I bring 2 jump spells. Okay? And like maybe 4 freeze. And what, depending on the base. And at the last minute, I decided that I was going to scratch bringing 2 extra freezes and an extra jump. And I was going to bring 4 quakes. And what I was going to do was I was going to drop the quakes on this expo right here next to the clan castle and open up the Inferno compartment and the Eagle artillery compartment. And what I was going to do was I was going to attack from the northwest side of the base. Now, when I mean side, I don't mean the corner. Okay? If you attack from the corner on this base with ground troops, you're going to have a rough time. You're going to have a rough time with this base. With 4 islands, you're going to have a rough time. So I'm going to come from the northwest side, which means I'm going to drop my giants from the north corner all the way over to the west corner in a line. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my witches and bowlers. And you're going to see what the earthquake does and how it allows my troops to get through this base. And we're going to end up with this Inferno Tower right here being the only thing that's standing. And you're going to see I even took my eye off the queen, and I lost my queen as well during this attack. So we're going to go with the replay. Now, remember, I'm going to be dropping those 4 quakes right on the clan castle and the expo to open up those 2 compartments. So there I dropped the quakes, and it opens them wide. That's what you want. You want them open wide. Now, giants, witches, bowlers, and then the wall wrecker near the town hall. And nope, sorry, I brought no jump spells. Yeah, so I got rid of the 2 jumps, and I brought the 4 earthquakes. So we see now here that my troops are coming through. They take the town hall down. My wrecker, I got my 2 ice golems going up the northeast side. I froze that single target Inferno to stop it from killing all those troops, giving those troops enough time to get up in there and take out that Inferno. I also have some troops here coming down south, taking care of those 2 heroes there. I'm going to take care of those bomb towers, and they're going to come right up, and they're going to meet up with my warden and my ice golems and the rest of the bowlers and all these witches. My warden goes down. He served his purpose, and the first ice golem freezes the defenses that are there, while I have my witches coming around the outside, and I have an ice golem tanking on the inside of the base here. And those bowlers and witches are stuck on that Eagle artillery compartment, but it's not going to matter, because look at all these skeletons that these witches on the outside are producing right now. My last ice golem goes down. It freezes that archer tower, giving enough time for my bowler and those last couple witches to catch up. And we see here there's just maybe 3-4 witches on the board, but there are so many skeletons that that Inferno Tower is not going to be able to keep up with it, and it goes down 100%. Number 4 versus number 4, and we see the base here. You see where I dropped those earthquakes, and that really made the difference in this attack. I took a gamble. It was a hit or miss attack for me, because trying something new like that and then failing on it, that's not a good feeling. So I'm just glad it worked out, and it worked out so good that one of our other clan members, Red Dog, actually went back, studied that attack, because across from him, he had the same exact style base. The same exact style base. The defenses and everything are not in the same spot. But, plus he had the extra Inferno Tower because it's a Town Hall 12. I didn't have the extra Inferno Tower. Even if I did, it still would have went down. So he copied the attack, and he cleared the base. And it was a very clean attack. So I'm going to replay it. And we're going to see here now two attacks, the same attack from different people. So we see that he quakes over by the clan castle on that expo. And I know it looks like the Eagle artillery compartment isn't open. And it wasn't until I watched the replay a couple times that I realized, yes, it is open. The top, very top corner, that one wall piece in that compartment is open. So he drops his bowlers, his giants, his witches in the same fashion that I did. Wall wrecker toward the town hall. And we see that his troops now are following pretty much the same path as mine did. And he's going to come through and he's just going to wreck this base in about 2 or 3 seconds after his troops get into the core and he drops this final rage spell. His troops are going to go nuts and they're just going to wreck this base. He finally drops the last rage, the warden's ability, and yeah, this base is done. Same attack, same composition, same type of style base, and first time that I attempted it and first time he attempted it, and we both got 3 stars. And we're going to speed this up. We're going to come around. The last ice golem goes down. The second one goes down. The Inferno goes down. And that's the end of that. 8 versus 8. 100%. Bowler, Witch, Quake. I think I'm going to make a video on that. Bowler, Witch, and Quake. So anytime you guys see those those bases, do the Bowler Witch and bring 4 Quakes. And Quake the Eagle artillery compartment and the Inferno Tower directly across from the town hall. I mean, you can attack it from anywhere. You can attack it from whatever side you attack it from. You need to have that wrecker going into the town hall. So there's only 2 sides you can attack that base from. From the northwest side or the northeast side. And you're going to drop the Quakes on the Inferno Tower that is on the east corner. And then you're going to do the Eagle artillery compartment, which is on the south corner. And if it's switched the other way, then you have to Quake the other 2, and you have to come from the northwest side instead, because you want that wrecker going into the town hall, and then you want your troops going toward that other Inferno Tower while your other troops come through. And those open compartments just allow your troops to come through and to clear out that southwest side and all the way down to the south corner, and then wrap around as your other troops break through the back side of the town hall compartment, and they all meet up in that east corner, taking down that last Inferno Tower, which probably is not going to have a lot of defenses or traps around it. So day 6 we won 36-20, and then right now we're in day 7. It's still 7-0. This clan is from Indonesia, so they probably won't be attacking till tonight, but we're going to look at the standings, and yeah, they're in 6th place. So, and they only have 127 stars, and they're like 41 stars behind number 5. So they're not really attacking too well. So we can pretty much say that this war is going to be in the bag. We're probably going to get anywhere between, 35 to maybe 40 stars off of this. We've only had 3 attacks so far. So if everyone clears, and number 4, this is my base again, mismatch. See, no trophy base. With these little space compartments here, to kind of make it like a ring base. Now, there's probably a lot of traps in there. So, what I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about bringing my wrecker in through here and dropping a jump spell here and dropping a jump spell. Well, no, I might come through. I'm going to put my wrecker here. I'm going to drop a jump spell here, a jump spell here, and we'll see what happens. Because I want to break through this wall right here. This little wall I got right here, I want to break through that with the wall wrecker. So my troops will follow through. And the good thing about it is once my wrecker goes through, the other troops are going to follow because there's a defense here. And it'll lead into, even if it doesn't matter. I'm still going to get my troops in the middle no matter which way I go. I could come from this side here, over here, which I think actually is what I might do. I think I might come from this side here and go directly into the clan castle and get rid of that. And I might bring, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 freezes. Not sure. But that's the matchup that I have that I'm looking at for this war. And tomorrow I will bring a recap of this war. And then we're also going to upgrade. We're going to do a recap of day 7. And we're going to look at the final season results. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to upgrade a few things. Because right now, I am like hurting for a Book of Heroes right now. Because I have 204. I'm maxed on my elixir, my pumps, my stuff. Everything. I can't do anything but give it away for free in raids. And that's why you see I have it all the way in the middle of my base right now. I have my elixir collector, dark elixir, right there between the town hall and the Eagle artillery, surrounded by all kind of defenses and stuff. Because, I'm trying to save as much as I can. I don't like giving it away for free, And in the clan games, we missed out on a Book of Heroes because not everybody completed clan games. So we missed out on that last tier, which I could have upgraded my king or my queen, because right at the end of the clan games, the season challenges had just finished, and I had over 400,000 like dark elixir. It was just ridiculous from my season bank, and I had nothing. It's just all that was given away in raids. So I gave away over like 200 and something thousand dark elixir in raids because I couldn't get the Book of Heroes because the clan didn't, not everybody completed clan games, and we didn't make the 70,000 points that we needed. So I hope you enjoyed this video. There were a couple pretty good attacks, Town Hall 12 attacks. Yes, they were against 11s, but still, you got to clear these 11s. You got one shot, just one shot to clear these bases. And I don't care how skilled you are as an attacker, you can, if you start getting cocky and laid back and, I'm going to roll through this base, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then you attack the base And there's some surprises in there, that'll catch you off guard. You misplace a spell, that's it. You take your eye off the queen for 1 second, or your warden or whatever, and he goes down before the ability's used or whatever, you're done. So, don't sleep on these Town Hall 11 bases. Just because you're a Town Hall 12 with max troops doesn't, yeah, but on paper you should, but in real life it's totally different than on paper. And we know this. With all the basic, I mean, they could set up a trap that'll make your queen go the opposite way at the last minute and into a single target inferno, and there's nothing you can do about it because you already popped her ability. Anything can happen. Anything. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and please be on the lookout tomorrow for my end of the CWL season recap. And we're going to also do some upgrades, and we're going to look at some progress on my base that was made and what else I'm going to upgrade, because I know I'm going to have some war loot. I'm going to have, my 3-star bonus. 5-star bonus. So until next time, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.